Good evening, everyone. Phil here, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Tuesday, the 20th of May, 2025. A return to a full day of streaming with all of my official shows and segments, including the Level 1 podcast, a major stream and progress in Blueprints, and another night stream of Doom the Dark Ages. So, how did it go? First off, during the podcast, it was definitely a more laid back and chill vibe. Not anything crazy to talk about besides the malfunctioning of my Xbox Elite 2 controller, which come to find out actually hasn't really malfunctioned. I talked about that. We also talked about Doom, the Dark Ages, and some other things in the schedule. My push to finish the game. We had some chill Q&A. Much more laid back show today. All right, didn't have major news or topics. And if you're wondering why hasn't there been any real game news lately, it's because Summer Game Fest is right around the corner. Like literally, Summer Game Fest is coming the first week of June. So because of that, all the game news is probably being held for the next 2 weeks. You probably won't hear much of anything. Okay. So great chill podcast. And then we jumped into Blueprints. Now, I'll be honest. I was surprised because I thought, hey, we didn't do a podcast the day before. And if we actually did a podcast today, maybe we'll get a lot of support for it returning. And that was not the case. In fact, the podcast, by the time we ended it, I think I only had like $10 of support. So we went into Blueprints pretty much, relying on people there for Blueprints to see if we could hit a support goal today. And keep in mind, we're coming off of a night stream last night at Minecraft that only raised like $50. So I'm hoping we can hit it. We'll see what happens, right? Blueprints today. Amazing stream when it comes to the game. Humongous discoveries, new blueprints for rooms to be drafted. So we have brand new rooms now in the rotation. Drafted tons of new rooms for the very first time, including the clock tower, which is an integral part of the story and a way to get one of the secret keys and things. Just first run today was around a little over an hour. It was like an hour and 10 minutes. Great run and set us up for success because the second run tonight, holy moly, the second run tonight, we solved the chess puzzle. We actually got to a new room called the gallery, solved the puzzles in there, got a key that allowed us to go into another secret room and solved another complex puzzle and actually received my second trophy of the game. We did so many great unlockings today. Like seriously, we did tons of new unlocks. We now have way more of a daily allowance that's unlocked. Just amazing. So today was ginormous progress. It was just like multiple high level puzzles that have been going on during the course of the game solved. The puzzle of the music sheets, solved that. Got a reward for that. So all these lingering things are being solved. It's actually getting down to the nitty gritty now, where I'm being told that number one, there's like an optional classroom puzzle that you can do, but it basically will take an entire run. Number two, there's obviously the water level puzzle. And it seems like that's going to be the hardest puzzle in the game because you need to basically either have the water completely drained to get one of those final door keys, or you need to have the water to a certain level to have the boat so you can travel across the top. Then you need to drain the water to a level where you can then take the boat out to that entry at level 6 and see what's over there. That seems to be like the one major lingering mystery of the game outside of just getting all the keys and opening these doors in the underground area. So every time we play this game, there's tons of people who show up just for this game. They love this game. Now, is it a highly viewed stream? We get between 150, 200 viewers on YouTube, and we get around 60 viewers on Kick. So no, it's not highly intended. But the people that are there are very engaged. They love the game. They help me with it. We're having a great time trying to surmise what I should do next and stuff like that. It really works out well. So funny part was we were nearing the end of the stream, and it looked like we weren't going to hit the goal. All of a sudden, boom, bunch of people contributed. Not only did we hit the goal, we exceeded the goal. So we did it for Blueprints. Once again, as a daytime stream, Blueprints works. We hit the goal pretty much every single time when Blueprints is a daytime stream. So thank you for that, everybody. Okay? Now, the night stream tonight was Doom the Dark Ages. I will be honest with you, and I'll talk about this on the podcast tomorrow. I'm now around 17 hours-ish into Doom the Dark Ages. I'm starting to feel like the game's too long. Like at this point, I think tonight we beat chapter 14. Because last time we beat 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Maybe we beat 15 tonight. I think we might have beat chapter 15, all of 16, and we almost beat 17 tonight. Now, that's out of 22 chapters. We're 17 hours in, and even though there was some interesting new stuff tonight, we went to a new dimension, and we started fighting magical enemies, and there was new ways to traverse and stuff. I'll be honest, I do feel like the game's getting too long. Like, maybe Doom shouldn't be a $70 game that's like 25 hours long, but instead it should be like a $40 game that's like 15 hours long. You know what I mean? Like, I almost feel like this should have been the end already. So I am still enjoying myself when I play, but the audience is definitely getting burnt out on this game. There are some people who really like it, but others are like, you're still playing this? What's taking so long? And I'm like, guys, I'm 17 hours in 1 week. I've pretty much, played this nonstop. It's just really long for some reason, right? So I think we made great progress tonight. I had fun. Did I die a couple times? Well, I used a lot of revives. I think I might have died once, okay, and had to restart an area. But still, making great progress. Keep in mind, playing on hard difficulty, so it's actually more challenging. Yeah, overall, good time tonight. Now, here's the weird part. There was almost no support till the end of the stream. We were nearing the end of the stream, and we had like $30. And I said to everyone, hey, I'm going to keep playing the game. We got this far, but it's just disappointing. This is the new release. People said they want it. They want me to play action-based games, challenging games. People complain when I play games like Blueprints, but yet people support Blueprints. So what's going on with Doom? Once again, last minute, we got a bunch of super chats, and then someone dropped a giant tip, and we hit the goal. So we did hit it, but it was last minute. I wish it wasn't like that, I wish that it was more, hey, I like the game, I'll contribute early, and then you can more like just focus on the game and relax rather than, oh, got to keep bringing it up, and then last minute we hit a goal. But hey, we did it. All right. So 2 goals hit. We're now at 75 out of 80. If we stay on this pacing and we hit a goal every stream, we will be doing DSP Tries It, Red Robin by the end of this streaming week. We'll see what happens. Okay. But thank you guys again. A great day of content, big advancement in both games that I played, and great support. So what are we doing tomorrow? Tomorrow, the podcast will return. I'll talk about Doom. If there's any game news, here's the thing. If tomorrow there's really not much to talk about, I'm okay with ending the podcast earlier. Some people have expressed that, that whole last half an hour when it's Q&A, it's not that interesting. I'm okay with ending it early then. Let's see what happens tomorrow. If there's nothing to do, I'll end it early. Let's actually start with Clair Obscur then. Right? Why not? I'm excited for Clair Obscur. We're going to enter an optional, very challenging dungeon area. Apparently people are saying it's level 70 and my characters are only like level 40. But I did the first fight and I was able to win and I gained an insane amount of experience. So maybe going to this area is going to let me power level if I can beat it. We'll see. So we're doing that first. Then we're heading to more story in this whole new frozen area that we're in. So I'm excited for that. By the way, we have a new party member. Maybe I'll actually start using the new party member. We'll see. But it should be a great stream of Clair Obscur tomorrow. And tomorrow night, yes, more Doom the Dark Ages as I attempt to finish chapter 17, maybe 18 and 19. Maybe we'll be in position to only have like 3 chapters to finish on Thursday. I actually heard the final chapters are lengthy and very fun, but also very, very time consuming. So we'll see. Okay, guys, thank you. Great streaming day. Had a great time. Appreciate the support. Let's do it all again tomorrow with Clair Obscur and Doom again. All right. Thank you guys. Have a good night. See you tomorrow. Peace out.